Okay, to start off with this morning, these are my avocado trees. I saw the instructions on YouTube and different places for how to take the avocado seed out and wash it really good and hang it over air with toothpicks, but all I did was take the avocado seed out of the avocado and stick it in dirt. And this is what I've got. I've got 3 of them. The oldest one is this one here. It has an extra branch. I don't know if they'll ever do anything, but it's fun to watch them grow. And next, I have my potatoes. This is the first year I've tried to grow potatoes. You have to have at least a 12-inch deep space, and you add dirt inch by inch, but I'll do that on another video. I'll show you how I did it. But what I noticed this morning is my potatoes have blooms. Aren't they pretty? Now these are blue potatoes for the most part, but I did put some little eyes from sweet potatoes in here too. And according to the instructions, I should be harvesting them about the end of September, first part of October. And right now it is the middle of August. So I will know to harvest those when the foliage dies down. Over here we have what I call my trash garden. And the reason there is something white everywhere, it's diatomaceous earth. And last week I had something called leaf-footed bugs on some of my tomatoes. They were scary looking, they looked like very large red ants. And I posted on Facebook, and one of my friends told me what they were. And the only thing I could find that might get rid of them was diatomaceous earth. And I use food-grade diatomaceous earth. It doesn't harm people at all, but it dries up bugs that have, I believe it's called an exoskeleton. It's supposed to dry up roaches, but it definitely got rid of the leaf-footed bugs. In here you see banana pepper plants that I carried over in my greenhouse for the winter, and they are still producing banana peppers. See if I can zoom in on one. Lots of banana peppers. And I started with banana peppers because my local Subway does not have banana peppers, and I thought all Subways did. I stopped going there for that reason. In here also I have some cabbage plants. You just plant the little stump from the cabbage when you're finished using it. Now these dried up things on this lattice work coming out of the buckets are tomatoes and cucumbers, and they look rough. It's been a hot summer with way too much rain, but they're still producing, so they're not going anywhere until they give up. Just because they're ugly doesn't mean we get rid of them. Now I pulled out all of my green bean and pea plants because they were pretty much finished producing. They worked hard from March to August. Pulled them out. I've just planted new plants for the fall crop. Some of them are bigger than others, but I will have a fall crop of peas and pole beans. And over here, this is winter squash. I have 3 different sizes of plants because of how much sun they're getting. I don't have a lot of sun in my yard. I have a lot of huge oak trees. And here is my pride and joy, my beautiful blue morning glories, which really just now started doing well, even though they were planted in March. I don't know why they like August, but they do. And then these are Mexican petunias and roses. I wanted to show you real quickly what I'm dealing with here on sun. I have huge oak trees, like 150 to 250-year-old oak trees all around me. And they're beautiful, and there's the sun, which we won't be able to look at in a few days because of the eclipse. So I'm surrounded by oak trees, which is one of the reasons I bought the house, but it's not so good for having a garden. So that, oh, one more thing I wanted to show you. One more part of my focus on natural gardening is my water barrels, which are basically rubber, like Rubbermaid trash cans with a pipe in between them, because we are bringing the water from here, this gutter spout from our roof, so all the water from the roof kind of pours in this one place. This is not drinking water, this is garden water. And we usually have a drought in the summer, but this summer, since we have 6 rain barrels we just installed, it has rained almost every day. You put a spout at the bottom of one of the barrels, and you can hook a garden hose to it, and it will kind of drip out. It doesn't flow like a regular garden hose. But to prevent mosquitoes, which we have a big problem with here, we put, the reason there's a bucket is because we dip it out with the bucket sometimes when we don't want to wait on the drip. We've clothespined the screen. It's a fine mesh screen, and I hope you can see. I just saw one and it went away. We have also put goldfish in this tank. I saw one swim by a minute ago, but they're pretty smart critters. They're not going to come up to the top. But we have at least 6 goldfish in every rain barrel, and then we also use a clothespin to hold the wire down, and hopefully between the goldfish and the wire we keep mosquitoes away.